And this has always been a mystery to me until we did our episode on Age of Scorpius. And Jay said that the book was performing bookness. and I think that's exactly what The Fault in Our Stars was for me. It was like literary fiction on training wheels.
Yeah. Fishing boat proceeds? What are y'all talking about?
Beer is one of my favorite tastes. Not only that, but cans smell amazing. It makes me go a little crazy, honestly. I can't get it far enough down my throat to be satisfied.
Yeah.
Do you like the size of those spikes?
I'll fix it in post.
I'll be fine as long as nobody dies.
I sure hope nothing tragic befalls our heroes.
You know, it's a metaphor.
I believe we have a choice in this world about how to tell sad stories.
I'm mad already.
I really love the vocal fry choice.
They're spoiling this
Wait, there's a
entire
trailer
movie.
in this movie?
This is the trailer.
This is like when you watch a trailer on YouTube and it has like a mini trailer at the beginning of it.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is a prologue.
It's an antilogue.
Yes, denim jackets.
Okay, Tris Pryor.
That's right, because she's Tris Pryor, so she's like famously plain.
Right. And that's her brother in Divergent.
They do play siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look similar.
This was a very complicated time in my life.
How fast can you get here?
So that was the best take they got out of that?
That was such a bad take. How fast can you get here?
Oh, hey, look, Halo. They're playing Halo 4.
Is this movie gonna end?
I mean, not well.
Well, it won't, because even when it does, the characters will continue to live on inside your mind as a part of
That's
you.
not true, and you made that up.
So I got brainwashed in the MFA. Wait, is this movie not almost over?
Oh. Well, probably. I mean,
Jay, we're in Act 2.
The way there. We're 3/4 of the way there.
Is this a book, or is this an exercise in stringing as many mic drops together as possible?
Dying sucks.
Just put the following action in the bag, little bro.
Say the line.
Okay, Hazel Grace.
Okay.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say I do.
No.
She says that in the book. Hello and welcome to another SBU retrospective. I'm Andrew.
I'm Jay.
Drake.
I'm also. Oh.
Wow.
I'm also Jay. I'm the other Jay.
I'm Tori.
I'm Drake.
And together we are best friends.
Friends. Yes. And we have just watched The Fault in Our Stars, directed by whoever the fuck, based on the novel.
Josh Byrne,
Josh
the
Byrne.
director of New Mutants.
I saw this movie right when it came out. I was obsessed with this book. I would read it over and over, kind of like how Hazel Grace does, constantly. I was so interested in it from like a writer perspective because very little plot-wise happens in this story.
Almost
Yeah,
nothing.
Almost nothing. But yet it was so magnetic to me, and I was like trying to crack the code of what was working and what wasn't. Like why, like I was reading genre fiction, your Percy Jacksons or whatever, where there's always like action scenes, but there's no action scenes here. It's all propelled by the characters. And this has always been a mystery to me until we did our episode on Age of Scorpius. And Jay said that the book was performing bookness. and I think that's exactly what The Fault in Our Stars was for me. It was like literary fiction on training wheels.
Yeah.
There's always a Hamartia, isn't there?
Oh, wow.
It's actually an Amartya.
Good God. Why do all the Tumblr novels of this era know, like, one thing about Greek mythology?
Yeah.
Like, that's their reference point of, like, intelligent media.
This is important.
You put the thing that does the killing right between your teeth. But you never give it the power to kill you.
Is that
Hell
a metaphor?
yeah, brother, let's go.
Is that a metaphor? So I'm really liking the visual of the empty playground.
Right.
Innocence lost.
That seems like some kind of theme,
Mm-hmm.
or perhaps a through line.
Maybe a motif.
Or maybe a symbol.
Mm.
you are handed these metaphors, you're handed these symbols, and we riffed on it. But like when you're a kid, you feel that really, really well. And it was the first time I was able to like pick apart a novel that I wasn't required to by school, and there was something so gratifying in that.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
And how old were you?
I was like between 15 and 16.
First time you picked apart a novel?
Yeah.
Without it being like an assignment or something.
Right,
like
without
that.
it being an assignment.
It also must be weird too, because like, well, you have like a writer's brain, and you're surrounded by people in high school who you think of as like pretty artistic at least, or having like a more elevated interest, and they're all into this fucking book.
Right, right. Oh my God, yeah. I mean, the girl I was dating at the time was really into it. All of my friends. So like we all went to go see it, and everyone cried or whatever. So like I like Tori, I had a lot of nostalgia for this.
Talk about it. I felt like I was the only kid that didn't like it at the time.
Which is crazy to me.
You were quirky.
You were you were quirky for not liking it.
I was watching everybody else reblog, those GIFs on Tumblr, and I didn't like it. I don't know. I didn't like it as a kid. I feel like my opinion is just the same now. I did read the book, but I don't think I've ever actually watched the movie all the way through. I think I just saw a lot of GIFs on Tumblr.
You've probably seen every single frame like as a GIF at some point.
You're faster than the tortoise, but you can never catch him, you see. You can only decrease his lead.
So Linny wants to pet your bunnies.
God.
Some infinities are bigger than other infinities.
Whoa! My brother's a science communicator, so I know a lot of random factoids.
You also have 24 eggs, so if I were you, I would go back inside.
He rehearsed that all
Hush,
the way.
woman, I'm soliloquizing. I'm delivering a
Hush,
monologue.
woman.
He passed the charisma check, just like Princess Donut, the Queen Anne Chong.
Oh, all those quotes, all those moments where they're just saying
Yeah.
the line. Definitely saw all of those.
I find that style of writing deeply annoying, and I wish I didn't. I don't like finding things annoying, but I do. It feels, I don't know, like it's trying really hard to like impress itself upon you. Like, I don't know, on a meta-narrative level, I feel like it is desperate to be remembered. And it's like, but
It insists upon itself.
it insists upon, but like, why would I remember? I don't want to remember something just because it wants to be remembered. I want it to like make itself memorable in some kind of way, and like this does kind of do that, I guess, but like in a negative way.
While watching the movie, all the faults I had with the movie are literally just
All the faults.
The fault in our movie.
You said the title sort of.
Did they say the
Roll
line?
credits.
I don't remember them saying
I don't
the title line in it.
Well, the title line was always like the epigraph. Like I don't think they even said it in the book. I could be wrong.
it's all the shit that would be so cool to a teenager, but it's grating. You know, like this would
It's
be
not
those
even-
quotes.
Is it like, is that it's cool to a teenager, or it's cool to a preteen who's like, oh, this is what I'm going to be like as a teenager?
Yeah.
I was 15 and I was eating it up. So take that for
No,
what it's worth.
we were like, well, I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
I do think the peak audience is 13, 14.
Yeah.
Not that like older or younger kid, but I think that's where the
That's like who
Oh,
it was
sure,
written for and
Yeah.
targeted to.
Yeah,
For
because
sure.
the movie came out in 2014, but the book came out, what, 2011, 2010?
Yeah, like relatively earlier, but
like
not too
that.
much earlier.
Your hobbies, your passions, your weird fetishes.
That's a really cool thing for a 35-year-old man to put in the mouth of a teenager.
Yeah.
Right.
Would it be absolutely ludicrous
Luda!
if we just made out?
Would it be absolutely ludicrous if we just made out?
This is just shit that John Green said as a teenager that didn't land, and so he's writing a fan fiction of his own.
No,
life
it is
story.
cool. It is cool when someone says it.
Yeah, that artifice really becomes apparent when you watch this as an adult. And I listened to the book like a couple months ago, and I could feel just like how fake everything was and how much John Green was just writing this. And there's something kind of disturbing about this authenticity that I perceived being revealed to be just this 35-year-old man or whatever, just engineering everything behind the
Deploying
scenes.
like very contrived like narrative tropes and things like
right,
that. Like,
just for my entertainment or whatever.
to like poke into like teen brain and like stimulate certain feelings. Like,
But it's
there's
not
something
for your
manipulative
entertainment,
about it.
Andrew. It's not for your entertainment.
What
It's
is
for
it?
his ego.
Oh, yeah,
It's for
right.
you to read it and think John Green is a really intelligent and interesting person.
Look, just think, you're closer to John Green's age now than Augustus is.
That's true, yeah, because I'm an old, disgusting man.
Yeah.
Like
So-
Oro Ray.
So I don't know why. Yeah, I'm like Oro Ray, so I don't even know why I thought I would like this. I can't get over the Anne Frank house.
Yeah, that's
that was
insane.
Crazy. I did
Absolutely
not
insane.
remember that.
I can't believe he wrote it. I can't believe an editor gave it okay.
So,
I
okay.
can't believe it was in the screenplay. I
Yes.
can't believe they kept it in the movie.
So many checks were failed.
Like we do have like what's the word? People who check at a
Sensitivity
company.
viewers
Yeah,
and readers.
sensitivity readers and stuff like that. Because anyone would collect them and like, hey, you guys cannot make this.
Right.
You cannot draw this line.
It seems like the most obvious thing in the world, but why do they fuck this up? It's
So John,
And then everyone clapped.
And then everyone
part of your book,
clapped.
we compare
wild.
your cancer patients to Anne Frank.
You're extremely privileged.
Right.
Cancer patients, no less.
That's also why it feels so preteen to me, because I don't know if y'all had this experience, but growing up in, I don't know, bleep this state.
Bleep.
Thank you, Tori.
There's a 1 in 50 chance you can
My
guess what it is.
entire 5th grade was dedicated to the Holocaust.
Yes,
to
yes,
World
yes.
War II in general. So in history class, we'd learn the history, and in English class, we'd read the books. So how old are you? You're 10 in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, okay, so you're 13 when you read this book. So it's 3 years after. It makes it feel like it's more for those preteens.
Right.
Because,
True.
oh, they just learned about this shit in school.
That
and
is
Right.
it's
very
cool to
true.
them.
That was my theory too, because it's like relatively contemporaneous that you're learning about these things.
Yeah, no, I mean it was if it was around like 7th or 8th grade when that book came out, that would have been when we were reading the like Diary of Anne Frank play
Right.
in English class.
Exactly.
Popcorn
So
reading it.
is
He
that
knows
the
his
only
target audience.
is that the only reason why it's there though?
No.
That's
don't
crazy.
My
That's
first
crazy.
kiss was in the
Anne
Anne Frank
Frank
house.
house.
Yeah.
Everyone's staring at them. So valid.
No.
Because why would you be making out in a Holocaust museum?
Don't.
Hmm.
Why is he pulling? Why
They-
does he look like he all of a sudden got like a CC of lip
She
filler?
runs over like, you guys cannot be making out in the Anne Frank.
She's smiling. She's smiling.
Fuck yeah.
Everyone is staring at them. Everyone is staring at.
And then he like reblogged a gift set of the kiss and was like, could you even imagine this being in a movie? This is the most amazing thing ever. And apparently like he was praising the director because I think Gus initiates the kiss in the book. None of this counts as a win either way because it's the Anne Frank house.
The clapping after they kiss it.
Clapping is insane.
It kind of makes it feel like they're in a nightmare.
It does, yeah.
The biggest problem I had with it as a kid, biggest problem I have with it now is that there's no point that the movie is making beyond, I guess, we are infinite and boy loves girl and girl loves boy. I
yes,
mean,
like what did
so it's just like torture, you know, it's just to show
Just
you
to
a
bring us
sad
along.
thing.
I don't think
just
that's
a melancholy sob
I
story.
think that's a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing, and I don't know if it's even true, you know?
Well,
like
what lesson does Hazel Grace Lancaster learn at the end of the movie?
to live in the moment. I don't fucking know.
I'm compelled.
I'm not trying to say that every movie has to have a point. I'm
No,
not
I mean,
trying
they
to say that
do.
there's not something you can draw. But, you know, you can have like the fucking author's book that just ends and like. What I'm trying to say is that when this movie came out, shit like this was so popular. It was trendy. There's a name for like the melancholy memoirs. So there's some kind of catchy name for the kind of like, I did drugs and my life sucked and then I died.
And I
type
became a
memoir.
born-again
They're like morality plays.
Yes, this is so popular at the time. Or you know, shit. There was a really catchy, not melancholy memoirs. It's gonna kill me that I can't remember it.
Comment if you know what kind of memoirs
Yeah,
these
if you
were.
know it, if you know what Drake is talking about, let us know. But I want to say, Drake, I do think you're wrong though. I do think that every movie does. Not that it has to have a point, it's that every movie automatically already has a point or else it wouldn't have gotten made. So if we can't identify a clear point in terms of character arc of The Fault in Our Stars, then the only point that we can derive from that is that it's supposed to make us feel bad.
Well, it's about the
in lieu of anything organic, it is supposed to evoke.
Well, okay, to Andrew's point, I think it's kind of an object lesson in rhetorical devices, because kind of the point of the ending is that she thought she was the grenade, but it turns out that he was the grenade. And the irony itself there is meant to be remarkable to us. The irony doesn't actually lead me, at least, to any particular rhetorical conclusion. It's just, oh my god, you guys, irony happened.
And it's
but
about
when
the
you're
futility.
when you're a child, like,
You
that's
cry about it.
valuable.
Sure.
But it doesn't reveal anything about the character.
It's a search for
recognizing
meaning.
that
It's a
irony.
search for meaning.
I just think the point's to make you like.
Yeah, the author is
there
searching
are
for the meaning of
points.
this
There are a
book.
million points. The points are that we are infinite. The points are to hold the killing thing between your teeth. But the point that comes out on top is cry at this kid dying.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just like, it's a lot of hoopla to really not say very much.
Yes.
Hoopla, that's
Thank you. A lot of hoopla.
There's so many little mic drop moments, and novels are long. They don't need to have like exactly one point in the way that like a short like lyric poem does. But I do think that like we should be coming away with like something, and then we could quibble over like what the secondary points are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should be
But
coming with
there's-
something, because at least that means the author had a vision.
It's the search for meaning. This is the whole thing with Peter Van Houten. Yeah, and them struggling with their own mortality. Like, I loved the scenes in the book, and also kind of here with like the tumor board. In the book, we get a lot more of Tris Pryor's or whoever interiority.
Hazel Grace Lancaster.
Grace's.
They said it so many times, Andrew. There's no
I know,
way
but
you can't know.
she's Tris Pryor in my head.
That's also annoying to me. Do they say her name that many times in the book?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that
He always
just
says
jogging
it.
me like
Quite a
this is a
bit.
great name I wrote here?
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what happens.
I know how to name characters so that they're interesting.
And there's just so much miring in that like morbidity that I just found like so
Morbid memoirs?
awesome. Yeah, maybe it was morbid memoirs. I don't know.
We're gonna find out.
I don't know.
And then he
Say the thing.
Okay, and then
Say the other thing.
Okay.
Perhaps okay will be our always.
the perhaps.
Perhaps and
chance.
Or maybe.
I don't really get that shirt.
It's a metaphor.
It just sucks to like revisit things that you loved as a child that shaped like I would not do SBU if it weren't for John Green. Like I would not care about books the way that I do if it weren't for John Green. And maybe that's a terrible indictment against myself.
A horrible dark admission.
Maybe it's a horrible dark admission that I shouldn't publish, but it's true. Like I learned to love what a book can do, specifically from Fault in Our Stars. I don't think I even read other John Green books until I was older, but this book specifically was like this keystone, and it fucking sucks. You know?
Misery memoirs, Drake.
Misery
memoirs.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That was gonna
trauma
kill
porn,
me.
misery memoirs. It's
Trauma
the same
porn.
thing.
And that is what I come away with the most from the movie and also from the book when I read it.
But why is that bad? Why is it bad to be this unyieldingly focused on misery and pathos?
I don't think it
Okay.
feels organic. It doesn't feel organic within the story.
It feels to me, it feels hyperbolic, and it feels hyperbolic like on the level of the narrative, which makes the story itself feel juvenile. Like
Yeah.
whereas
It
I think it
cheapens
would
itself.
rather us have the characters or have us think of the characters as at times, overwrought and juvenile. Like it doesn't seem aware of how corny it is when the characters are like, it was made of her. Like
Yes,
over and
like,
over
oh
and
my
over and
God,
over
yeah.
again. Like they're trying so hard to be known. But the novel like is so insistent that they keep doing it. I don't know.
When you ask that question too, it sounds like you're asking like what's wrong with trauma porn at all as a genre? And
Well, I just find the title disparaging. I mean, we can't just not write about things because they're sad.
I don't think that's what we're saying, though.
but if you're gonna write about a sad thing, you should use it for a purpose other than look at this sad thing. I'm gonna show it to you.
Yeah, I should feel like this thing like actually makes you as the author genuinely sad, and not not you think like, oh, I'm such a good writer for writing something so sad. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the feel this book has to me.
I like how you're standing resolute. You're really defending it. I'm impressed. You have all of us.
I'm kind of just defending my. No, I hate it. I think this is terrible. But like, I'm kind of defending a former version of myself that was so enamored with this.
Well, I mean, you clearly learned from it, so obviously it has some kind of value.
Right, and I don't know. And part of this is me being gross and an old man, but like, who has supplanted John Green?
I don't know, because we only read bad novels.
Right.
Sarah J. Maas.
Well, that's
whoever
That's
Rebecca
an
Yarros.
older audience.
I kind of conceive as a lot of people's literary journeys of our generation as kind of a Y. Not really a Y because you can jump back and forth, but there's like, you had your Percy Jackson, which became Sarah J. Maas, who became Rebecca Yarros, who became whatever, and then you had John Green, and I don't know what's there anymore. Like, who's writing this kind of thing
I
for
did
children?
not observe that trend that you're describing at
You're
all,
not?
so I cannot answer this.
He's saying there's a
no,
fantasy
I understand,
line.
but like I did not witness that to happen. Like
Maybe
in
that
my
was like
life. Maybe it was your school.
like my specific school or whatever.
I think the people who've supplanted John Green, who was making the books for the primary demographic of readers, is romantasy authors.
Maybe so. Maybe so. It's just weird that this contemporary YA has kind of died out as far as I've seen, or maybe it's become book slop.
Holy shit! I have the answer. I have the answer, y'all.
Okay.
It's Heated Rivalry.
Well, okay.
Oh,
okay, it's
wait,
that.
wait, that's
crazy.
good. Okay.
But this is trying to bill itself as like pseudo lit fic.
Yeah,
Is
this is
Heated
supposed to be something
Rivalry doing
elevated.
that?
I don't
Okay.
think Heated Rivalry is.
I don't know. I've never read
Looking
it.
for Alaska and the
It's
Fallen
not
Stars
lit
are clearly like billed to us as something a little bit more elevated over like
Yeah.
the other YA stuff that was coming out at the time.
Yeah, is there elevated literature for like teens these days? Like, do they even make that?
Are they making references to the trolley problem and to Sisyphus? Like, are they doing that?
And they say the word bacchanalia.
Yeah,
And the Marsha.
No,
I don't know. And maybe there is, and I'm just completely ignorant, and I would love to be like shot down about this, but it's just interesting to me.
You
because
did say
like
this
people
is like
don't
your old man thought, so
Yeah, this is like my old man thought. Like where do people enter the literary community from? And I'm not dogging on romantasy or whatever. I'm just saying that they're distinct like goals here.
Yes.
But like something like this is clearly even because it's trying to give off this air of intelligence by referencing these things, it is like a gateway to like more complicated, less superficial literary ideas.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
So it has some benefit.
Right, and it's training wheels. Like I was saying, like it opens the door for, okay, wait, this thing that I'm doing in English class is actually fun, which I have to reiterate is the whole reason that I do SPU. And
it's candy for the young inquisitive mind.
right,
Yeah,
or
for the
I guess more like
precocious few.
crack or Adderall or something, because I was laser focused. Like my teacher was talking to me in my German class, and I was just in this fucking book reading about Augustus Waters dying, and I did not give a shit.
I remember all of my friends reading it during class too. It was a big thing.
It was a big
Carry it
thing.
around and wear the t-shirts and wear the earrings.
Now, can you imagine like having to explain his stupid fucking cigarette thing to somebody else? Like if you're his girlfriend.
I think there will be there was a
real.
scene in the book. There might be a scene in the movie where they do that.
Oh, where she has to be like, oh, well, he has this thing that's really stupid.
You ever heard of a metaphor?
You ever heard of a metaphor?
You mean besides the terminal cancer?
She didn't say that.
So
That's
it's an
ADR it is.
So it's an internal monologue, Andrew. When they're really
That's not the same.
exploring with
And they
this.
say that only fiction lets you get inside the head of a character.
This is just
Right.
like I don't know if anyone else knows, but that is Mike Birbiglia,
Mike Birbiglia.
comedian.
I also just think, it's like we've talked about like the Marvel movies. There's not something that's as big as it was. This was on the level of Hunger Games.
Oh yeah.
The Marvel
For
movies.
sure.
Everybody's watching this. Everybody's talking about this. They're wearing it. They're carrying the book around. I think we are no longer in a world that's going to have something that big anymore. It's all split up on streaming.
And this could just be like a generational thing. Like maybe every generation does this for the one that is currently in the dominant. Because even though all of us are technically Gen Z,
We're old.
Technically.
The Fault in Our Stars is a staple of a millennial culture.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so easy for us, for generationally, to look and be like, well, there's no more culture anymore. But also, there are a lot of people who say like culture did end in like 2014.
Look, I'm not saying there's no more culture. Like my old man,
different.
my
Like, there's
older
nothing
man
that'll
rant
make-
is just like a little bit of discomfort. I'm not trying to say like the kids aren't all right or whatever.
I think it's a fair question to ask. Like, what nowadays is the feeder book for kids who will go on to read, I don't know, like the Iliad in their spare time? Or
Sure,
whatever.
Well, there's not a feeder book. Unfortunately, it's right-wing Twitter Spaces. It's the only thing that's going to gateway people. Like Song of Achilles might be something that like it gets people
More
towards
literary.
more.
Yeah, people like that.
Yeah.
I've never read it, but people like
It's
that.
really good.
It's
Yeah.
very good, but that's still not catered to like kids
it's not
that
Gen
were
Alpha's
our
not,
age
yeah.
when this
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah,
Like I was reading
16-year-olds.
Song of Achilles when I was in college.
I'm not plugged into what the 13-year-olds are reading. Like I said, I really think this.
If you're
peaks at
13 and watching this video,
Which you are not. I've checked our demographics and you are
down
not.
below.
What should I popular
Are the
books
kids
for
reading
13
like
years
that
old?
anymore? Genuine question.
less.
Every time I see a Instagram reel of a teacher complaining about kids, they're describing things that I did as a child,
Yeah,
and
I
like
think-
I'm not
I do
great,
think every
but like
generation, but like statistically, yes, they do read less.
They're definitely still reading.
There are still readers, yeah.
I guess just trying to condense what I'm saying here is that I feel like John Green was this necessary evil, and it's interesting how things have moved on from there.
He is like the baseline of you know how they like take the temperature of the rest of the intellectual literary world. Like the baseline is John Green. As long as you're above that,
right,
in terms of what you're interested in, and like what you talk about when talking about literature, like you're better than that.
And maybe if he wasn't bullied off of Tumblr, then things would be different now.
It was probably.
I think that was one of the best things Tumblr did. I think that was really fucking funny.
I think he's back now. I think he's back. I'm on Tumblr, but I don't follow a lot of this
Okay.
stuff. Follow me at SBU English Club on Tumblr.
That's crazy that
If
you're
you're
on
not
Tumblr.
bullying John Green on Tumblr, what are you even using it for? Go message him something mean right now.
Without disappearing into a puddle of tears.
Isla Crown love to disappear into puddles of tears.
I think even though we discussed the like trauma porn, the misery memoirness of the entire movie, I do think it managed to handle, from the direction side, the very sad scenes very well. Like it managed to keep tone throughout the entire scene.
And you could tell because we shut the fuck up when that
yes,
happened.
we were all captivated during those.
I was
scenes.
just trying not to be tasteless.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
bored out of my fucking mind.
Well, and then he would purse his lips a little too much.
Yeah, that was bad.
Look, I'm gonna say it. I like Sisyphus the hamster. I like her saying Hamartia. I like the references to the trolley problem. Because if you get one kid to Google that, and then they learn something about the world in which they inhabit, then we've won. It's these little like Wikipedia links, like it's neat.
My comment was gonna be Jay's comment, but I guess I'll just kind of expound upon that. The family dynamics and stuff like that. I really like the parents. I think
The parents are so good.
They spent the right amount of time on different moments. I think it was as a book to movie translation, incredibly successful. I just also don't like the book.
Yeah, it was very accurate.
Yes, they did a great job. Weird that they kept the Anne Frank. They had the chance to fix that.
Had every chance in the goddamn planet.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Very, very successful book translation. Good job.
They make a really heroic effort to consistently layer people's outfits in interesting ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, true.
Everyone's usually wearing 3 layers.
I'll stop talking before this turns into a critique. Heroic effort.
I don't know. I enjoyed the nostalgia aspect, and I think that there's something charming about like living in the cringiness of it all. And I think we don't let people be cringy anymore, and I think it's really important to do that. So even though it made me go, I liked all the cringy one-liners and everything. Like I don't know. There's just something about it that's charming to me.
I don't think
enjoyed
it was ever accurate to how people spoke, but like it
No,
was
for sure not.
aspirational.
Yes.
I wanted to sound like
And
this.
everyone
I
did.
tried and I failed miserably,
Yeah.
but I wanted to sound like I was in a John Green novel.
Yeah.
To great success in high
That's
school.
how I felt reading Looking for
100%.
Alaska.
Did they make a movie about Looking for Alaska?
Yes.
No, there was a TV show.
What?
Yeah, they made a TV show for streaming a few
That's
years ago.
crazy.
It's not anything special.
It's inconceivable
I
to
read
me.
more John Green than I should have because I was like trying to understand.
For sure.
Your little
On a
friends liked him.
psychological journey, trying to get in other people's heads.
What was the one about turtles?
Turtles all the way down.
Turtles All the Way Down. I read that in 2020, and I thought, well, it might have come out in 2020. Anyways, it was fine, but one of the like main characters was a Raylo fanfiction writer, and now that we know all about Kate Corain, that kind of soured the whole experience. But I thought it was fine otherwise, and it was like it drew from John Green's own experience having OCD in a way that I thought was well handled. So he's still out there, I guess. I don't know.
What about
Legends say he's still out there.
The Anthropocene Reviewed.
Yeah, the Anthropocene Reviewed.
I thought it was kind of just weird. I don't know. The little non-fiction-y stuff he tries to do, I've never gotten into. And he's talked about everything as tuberculosis. I don't know anything about that. I was never like a nerd fighter. And people who said don't forget to be awesome, I was kind of like, right.
Darling fetch the battle axe.
I was never into that. I was never on Tumblr. So like that's like the main reason that you hated this, right?
Just the attitude that the fans had. They wanted the validity of cancer for having the same teenage emotions that the teens in the movie had. You know, they
What
thought
was that one picture of the girl with like her
AirPods?
I was
Her
gonna
little
say her
earbuds?
AirPods, her headphones. I know.
Your little
Her
earbuds.
headphones under her nose.
Oh, that's terrible.
I remember that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I remember that so vividly.
All of this happened to me reading this book, but like I never participated in the fandom culture. I never knew the fandom culture existed. It just hit me independently of that. And I think that speaks to there's some special sauce here somewhere.
Yeah.
Just buried very, very, very deeply.
It's very obviously very successful in being a teen voice and talking to teens and being popular with that audience. And you know, there is a lot to be said for that. The cringy bits that you like, there's value in that because that's what teens like.
Teens like cringe.
Teens like cringe.
You know,
they want to have a grand romance.
Very true.
A writer that we used to like taught us that.
So she's repurposing the quote that was given to her by the writer that she admired, but was disappointed by.
a writer she used to like, she said.
How do we summarize this?
This movie is bad.
A good time we did had.
It was bad.
This book made a movie. 'Twas bad.
Was.
Not a very good time was had. I thought it'd be nice to watch this film twice, but now all I feel is quite sad.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and that's it for now, and we will see you when they do the Fourth Wing TV show.
No, or Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Or Dungeon Crawler Carl movie. Or Divergent. I think there's a lot of stuff we can mine with this model.
I do want to watch Divergent. I've never seen it.
Just to see it.
I've never seen it.
The movie's
I've seen
so bad.
Well, if you ever wanted to see where Hazel Grace and Augustus Waters are siblings.
Oh, right. Guys, Tumblr went crazy with that.
Tumblr went crazy. But more to come. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the movie theater and the student union of St. Balasar University.